Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you all how I do my eyebrows at home. Not only how I fill them in, but how I pluck and trim them, as well as kind of shave them, if you will say. I have been doing my eyebrows myself for the last year and a half. I went from getting them waxed at like the nail salon to then getting them threaded, and now I just do them myself. My eyebrows have been through a journey, and as you know, the trends with eyebrows have changed so much in like the last 10 years. I went from having the world's thinnest eyebrows to the world's thickest eyebrows to the most tinted and colored in tattoo-like looking eyebrows. It is safe to say that I am at a place where I am most confident and most happy with my eyebrows, and surprisingly, it's because I just do them myself now. I used to go to so many different places to get my eyebrows done, and for some reason I was just never satisfied with them, and I realized that no one could just do them the way that I wanted, and I should just learn how to do them myself. And it's so easy. I would grow them out for so long and then go get them done, and then they would not do them how I wanted them. They'd either thin them out too much or they just screw up the shape. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this myself, because I just like, only I know what I want. If you have an eyebrow person that finesses your eyebrows and does them to your perfection level, then by all means, you are so lucky. But I'm actually really enjoying doing my own eyebrows, and it's not hard at all. I just follow my own shape and I clean them up, and it takes me literally less than 10 minutes. I do it like on a bi-weekly basis because I'm Middle Eastern and the hair grows back really fast. There are so many beautiful types of eyebrows out there, whether they're straight or highly arched or thick and bushy. It's just whatever you're into. This is what I'm into, and this is what I like, and this is what looks good on my face. So if you're interested in learning about how I get my eyebrows and how I do this particular shape, then please continue to watch. So in order to do your eyebrows in this video, I used 4 different tools. To need are a pair of scissors. These are trimmer scissors. They're tiny and they're so cute, and I think they're made for like trimming your eyebrows, trimming your nose hair. I honestly don't even know, but I found them at Target and they work perfectly for my eyebrows. The second thing you're going to need are obviously tweezers. These tweezers are from Mercier. I really like them because it comes with a sharp angled like tip, so you can really control the hair that you're plucking under your eyebrows or anywhere else. Next, just any eyebrow brush spoolie situation that you can use to brush your hair up with when you are doing your eyebrows. I like to do this throughout the entire process, so you definitely need a pair of these. Finally, you need this brow trim and shape blade situation. I found these at Target. They come in a set of 3, and I use this to shape the tops of my brow as well as clean up under my brow for the little pieces of hair that the tweezers really can't pluck. And this is what I like to call shaving my eyebrows, but it's honestly not. It's just like it's a tinier blade, and the hair does not grow back thicker or anything. I've experienced this for the last year and a half. It does not make your eyebrows bushier or anything. It just really helps get rid of that hair under that eyebrow area or on top. And this is actually how I shape my brow as well, which you'll see, but this is what I use to get all of that excess hair that the tweezers can't get. I'm going to zoom in a lot, so just FYI. So let's just dive right into this. I have no product on my eyebrows. As you can see, they're looking a little rough and really scruffy. So the first thing you want to do is brush up your eyebrows with an eyebrow brush, and this really helps you see the length of your eyebrows as well as how you're gonna trim it. As you can see, my eyebrow has somewhat of a good shape already, so what I'm going to focus on is cleaning up all the hairs under this shape as well as on this side, and I'm going to just trim all these hairs right here because they're just unnecessarily long. The first thing I do, and it really helps to turn your face at an angle when you're looking in the mirror like this, because you can really see the shape of your eyebrow. And I'm going to just trim the tops of my brow. I'm not gonna get too low, just literally trim like this and make it all even. And I'm gonna go a downward position because my eyebrow kind of goes downwards, so I'm just going downwards like this and just giving it like a quick trim. And I'm not even really picking up too much hair, but you can see those hairs on the top. I'm gonna brush those away really quick. And I'm just gonna also go at an angled shape here and trim the end. As that arch area, I'm just gonna trim that. And now when I brush the hairs up, they're a lot more shorter and even, except there's like 2 right here that I'm also going to cut. Just like that, and now it's all even and the same length. So this eye is tricky because I'm going to go the opposite direction, but I'm still gonna, instead of going downwards, I'm just going to go upwards like this. And I'm just going to trim the hair. Again, following that length that the eyebrow already has, not necessarily trimming anything else. There's barely a lot of hair. This eyebrow is so different than this eyebrow. I don't know why. You can see the hair in the front here kind of sticks out more than this one. It's just like that. I don't know why. I don't know. It just gives me a hard time. Okay, so that's pretty good in terms of how I want to trim the length of the hair. Now I'm going to begin with my tweezers, just plucking the bottom. So as you can see, there's a general shape to my eyebrow. I want to avoid touching any of the hairs that follow that shape. I want to just grab these little stranglers here that are not invited. I'm just gonna get rid of them really quick. The more hair that you take off, the more thin your eyebrows are gonna be. So if you want a thicker end, obviously avoid these little ones at the end. It really helps to brush as you go, so you can really see your eyebrow. But like these ones here, like I'm not gonna really touch on the top, but these ones on the bottom, that kind of serve no purpose. I'm just gonna get rid of those. My eyes are getting a little watery because this kind of hurts, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. So there are tiny pieces of hair here that really don't come out with the tweezers. So that's what I use that blade for, because it really shaves all of that off. So now I'm going to go in with that blade that I showed you, and this is really gonna help just pick up any of the lingering pieces of hair that are in there that were much smaller and the tweezers couldn't grab, and this is gonna really help just give it that clean overall look. I'm going to take the blade and go a downward position all the same time and just get the rest of these hairs that are here. Going downward again on the top, I'm just going to clean up the little hairs that were on the top area that my tweezers just weren't able to get. This is also going to help shape the eyebrow. Now again, with that blade, I'm just going to clean up the under area and kind of give it that straight line. And this will help really clean up the brow. I'm just gonna go down the middle of my brows too and get any like hair that I may have there as well. This will also help the start of your eyebrows. If you want to get rid of some hair in that area, this will help. Okay, so they are all cleaned up now. And obviously without any product on them, my eyebrows are nice and full, but they're just uneven looking. This one's thicker on this side, this one's thinner. The arches are a little off. So it is what it is. No one's eyebrows are perfectly twin sisters. And if they are, I'm jealous, but mine's aren't. So I'm going to fill them in and I'm going to show you how I fill them in. So my all-time favorite eyebrow product is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't use powder as much. I just like the way pencil looks, and when you brush through it, it gives it like a powder-like look anyway. But whatever you prefer, this is just how I fill in my eyebrows every day, and it's what's most easy. I am in the color dark brown. You want to always stick to a shade that's closest to your natural brow color. My eyebrows are pretty dark. They look good already. They're just uneven and they're not as full and like colored as I would want them to be. I wish they were a little bit more tinted, but that's what I use the pencil for. So I'll show you how I do them. I I personally love this product because it's angled and it's nice and thick. It's not too thin, like too much of a sharpened pencil. This pencil is double-sided. I'm going to grab the brush side and brush the hairs up again before I fill them in, just because it'll show me the shape. I always start with the bottom of my eyebrow and follow its natural shape, and then I just extend it a little bit so that it's equal to the other one. And it really helps to completely turn your face to an angle when you are drawing out your eyebrows. That way you'll know where to end it, where your eye ends basically. This is a good trick if you just go like this with the pencil. This is technically where the eyebrow should stop, since it's the end of your eye. So you don't want to go too much lower than that, because then your face will kind of look uneven and it just doesn't look good. Just going to follow the bottom of my eyebrow and follow its own natural shape. And then I'm going to extend it just a little bit, right there where my eye ends. Then I brush it immediately. You don't want to see those harsh lines. You want it to look natural. Then I'll just go in and fill in my actual brow just a little bit, very lightly. I have a very light hand. I am not putting too much pressure on my hand. So the front of the brow is the most important. You do not want a very dark brow in the front. It just does not look good. You want it to look like it's fading in naturally. So that's why I grab the pencil and I just kind of do like hair strokes like this, very light, just going up like this, like 1, 2, or 3, not more than that, and then brush it. That's all I do. I do not add more in the front. Then I go to the arch of my brow, which is right here in kind of the end area, and I'm just going to create a little bit of evenness. If you can see the unevenness right here between my brow and this area, I just want to connect it so it's all one length. And I'm just going to bring that down to the tip. And then just brushing as you go so it looks like it's blended and your natural eyebrow. I kind of like it just messy like that, but overall the shape is nice and it's arched and it's extended, and that's it. I'm going to move on to this eyebrow and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to start like right over here, just bring it out. This eyebrow is a lot thicker than the other one, so I don't need to extend it any higher. Really, the point of the other one was to get it even to this one. So I'm just following its natural shape and then just darkening it towards the end of the brow and then brushing as I go. If you are interested in cleaning up a little bit in this bottom area, by all means, or to sharpen out the end, by all means, this is where you would use your concealer to do so. Your eyebrows don't always come out perfect. There's some days where I clean the whole thing up with concealer, some days where I don't even use concealer. So really it just depends on how you did them that day. But I'm gonna clean a little bit of this area with a foundation just because I want it to be more even looking, and this is how I do that. Just grabbing any flat concealer brush, I'm just going to go right here with my foundation color, not concealer, because I don't want it to look like it's there. And I'm just going to clean up under the brow like that. After I blend my foundation under my brow, that is it. It's super easy and they look decent. They look nice and thick and full, and I always love to brush the hair up. I just like for it to look like as much hair is there as possible. So as messy and bushy as it looks with the hair all over the place, I'm all into that. But yeah, that is it for my eyebrows. I'm super happy with my eyebrows and where they're at today. They have been through a journey, and I think this is the most comfortable I am with my eyebrows. I like them thick, I like the shape, and I like that I'm able to just do them myself, and I'm comfortable with how I do them. So hopefully this is helpful, and I appreciate it as always. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.